In the heart of Southeast Asia, where jungles reclaim stone and monsoon rains wash over silent temples, a legend endures. It is a story of power, faith, and a treasure lost to time, the sacred crown of the Khmer kings. This is not just a tale of a missing artifact, but the saga of a civilization that touched the heavens and the mystery that haunts its legacy. Welcome to World Liston, where today we unravel the enigma of the lost crown of Jayavarman's dynasty. Our journey begins at the dawn of the 9th century with the rise of one of history's most formidable empires. The Khmer Empire, born from the ambition of its founder, Jayavarman II, would come to dominate a vast expanse of Southeast Asia. For over 600 years, its god-kings, or Devarajas, commanded immense armies, amassed untold wealth, and orchestrated architectural marvels that still defy imagination. From the intricate galleries of Angkor Wat, built by the visionary Jayavarman II, to the sprawling urban complex of Angkor Thom, the Khmer Empire was a beacon of culture, art, and spiritual devotion. At the zenith of this golden age stood one ruler above all others, Jayavarman VII. Ascending to the throne in 1181, he inherited a kingdom reeling from invasion and internal strife. But where others saw ruin, Jayavarman saw a canvas for rebirth. His reign was an explosion of creativity and construction. He drove out the Khmer invaders, expanded the empire's borders to their greatest extent, and embarked on a building campaign unparalleled in Khmer history. He built not only temples but also a network of roads, rest houses, and more than 100 hospitals, weaving his compassion into the very fabric of his kingdom. It was under his watch that Angkor Thom, the great fortified city, rose, with the enigmatic faces of the Bayon Temple watching over its people. Central to the power of Jayavarman and his predecessors was a symbol of divine authority, the royal crown. This was no mere piece of jewelry. According to legend, it was a sacred object, imbued with the legitimacy of the gods, connecting the earthly ruler to the celestial realm. It was the physical manifestation of the king's role as a Devaraja, a god-king. Bas-reliefs carved into the walls of Angkor Wat and the Bayon depict Khmer kings adorned in magnificent regalia, with elaborate crowns signifying their supreme status. For a king to wear was to command the loyalty of his people and the favor of the heavens. To lose it would be to lose the mandate to rule. And then it vanished. The story of its disappearance is woven into the broader, tragic narrative of the Khmer Empire's decline. After the death of Jayavarman VII, a slow but irreversible decay began. The empire, which had seemed invincible, was beset by a confluence of crises. A succession of weaker kings led to fierce dynastic struggles, fracturing the unity that had been the empire's strength. The colossal building projects, which had defined its golden age, had also placed immense strain on its resources and manpower. Beyond its borders, the geopolitical landscape was shifting. The rising power of neighboring kingdoms, particularly the Siamese kingdom of Ayutthaya to the west, began to challenge Khmer dominance. A series of devastating invasions in the 14th and 15th centuries culminated in the sack of the magnificent capital, Angkor. The city, once the vibrant heart of a sprawling empire, was plundered and left vulnerable. By the mid-15th century, the Khmer court abandoned Angkor, shifting its political center south towards the region of modern-day Phnom Penh. The jungle, patient and relentless, began its slow reclamation of the stone cities. It was in this chaotic twilight, amidst war, abandonment, and upheaval that the trail of the royal crown goes cold. So, what became of this potent symbol of a lost empire? The possibilities are as numerous as the fallen stones of Angkor. One of the most romantic theories is that the crown was never taken at all. Perhaps, as invaders closed in, loyal priests or courtiers hid the regalia deep within the labyrinthine corridors of Angkor Wat, or concealed it in a secret chamber beneath the smiling faces of the Bayon. There, it might still wait, protected by ancient spirits for a time of discovery. Archaeologists have found caches of gold and jewels in temple grounds before, lending a sliver of plausibility to this hopeful scenario. A more likely and more brutal fate is that the crown was seized as war booty. For an invading army, capturing the enemy's royal regalia was the ultimate act of humiliation and conquest. The Siamese kingdom of Ayutthaya, which sacked Angkor in 1431, would have seen the crown as a powerful trophy, a symbol of their victory and the transfer of regional power. If this were the case, the crown may have been taken back to Ayutthaya, where it could have been displayed, melted down, or perhaps lost in a subsequent conflict when Ayutthaya itself was sacked by the Burmese centuries later. The chain of custody and of destruction in the region's turbulent history is long and complex. A third possibility lies in the simple, timeless greed of looters. In the chaos of a collapsing state, with the capital abandoned and its temples left unguarded, opportunities for plunder would have been rampant. The crown, along with countless other treasures, might have been stolen by opportunistic thieves, broken apart, and its precious metals and gems sold off piece by piece, its sacred identity erased forever. Or perhaps it was secreted away in a lesser-known, forgotten shrine, its location lost to memory as generations passed. It is here that we must draw a line between myth and historical evidence. The legends speak of a singular, magnificent crown passed down through generations. The archaeological record, however, is more nuanced. While temple carvings clearly show Khmer kings wearing spectacular headdresses, these were likely part of a broader set of royal regalia. Inscriptions from the period describe various sacred objects used in coronation ceremonies, but a single named crown of Jayavarman does not appear explicitly in the historical texts we have today. It's possible the lost crown of legend is a composite memory, a symbol representing the entirety of the lost royal treasure and the lost glory of the empire itself. The lack of concrete evidence is not a failure of history, but a testament to the gaps that time and turmoil can create in a civilization's story. The search continues not just in the field, but in deciphering the stone and palm leaf manuscripts that have survived. Yet, the crown's power does not depend on its physical existence. Its legend is alive and well, woven deeply into the cultural fabric of modern Cambodia. It is a potent symbol of a glorious past, a touchstone for national identity, and a reminder of a time when the Khmer people built monuments that reached for the heavens. The story of the lost crown is told in folklore, depicted in classical dance, and remembered in the collective consciousness of a nation that has endured unimaginable hardship. In recent years, there have been efforts not to find the original, but to resurrect its spirit. Artisans and historians have collaborated to study the ancient bas-reliefs and recreate the royal regalia of the Angkorian kings, including magnificent crowns based on these historical depictions. These modern creations are not just museum pieces. They are acts of cultural reclamation, a way of bringing a piece of the lost golden age back to life. They serve as a powerful link to the past, inspiring a new generation to connect with the legacy of their ancestors. The lost crown of Jayavarman's dynasty may never be found. It may lie in a forgotten tomb, sit in a foreign treasury, or exist only as scattered dust and fragmented jewels. But its true significance transcends its material form. It is a symbol of resilience, a testament to a civilization's enduring spirit. The story of the crown is the story of the Khmer Empire itself, a brilliant ascent, a tragic fall, and a legacy that continues to captivate and inspire the world. The search for the crown is, in essence, a search for a deeper understanding of this incredible chapter of human history. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you found this exploration of history compelling, please like, subscribe, and follow World Liston for more stories from our shared past.